God fucking day, man. Shit. Check this out, man. What the fuck? What the fuck, bruv? What the fuck? God damn, man. Shit. Shit, bruh. Oh, bro, what the fuck? Alright, I'm not recording this. I need to be in front of the screen now. Jesus, man. Shit. Oh! God damn. I know in the future, like, this will be 26k days, easily. The drawdowns, the wins, the losses, like, you just gotta treat it the same way. Yeah, pretty nice actually, because, yeah, money is just unreal. I sit here and I live in this apartment. With the money that I made now, I can just buy anyone. It is actually crazy. Ärligt brorsan, disassociata bara helt, bara ticka av. I've just been reading a lot today. For the past few days I've been consuming a lot of information dense pages in books, and I'm about to fix my sleep, and this is the first time I feel like napping in ages. I just had too high cortisol for too long to take naps, but right now we're gonna do it. When you detach from certain outcomes, like trading, you don't need to watch the charts constantly. You don't really care if you win or lose, because certain things are within your limits. And even if nothing plays out, you just farm money meanwhile. Some stuff is just too simple, honestly. Like, certain things shouldn't be allowed. Like cashmere. Cashmere is such a soft material. Very nice, very nice. And it's summer right now, and I'm wearing this. But yeah, I'm gonna nap, man. Alright, it is high alert, high alert, high alert. A big dip. It's currently August 19th, 1637. And some of my limits are getting filled that I placed, and I'm adding to the ups because it's probably gonna dip more. And there we got filled again, and yeah. Let's see here, let's see here. No, you know what, actually, you're not gonna see that. But yeah, we're getting filled. Things are going not our way, not against us, not with us. I'm just simply going with whatever that is going. And yeah, in a few years, We'll probably be at, I don't know, 10 mil maybe? 100 mil maybe? I don't know. Yeah, 10 mil in a few years is definitely doable. It's gonna require work, but it's definitely doable. 100 mil, also doable, but a bit harder though. But yeah, we're gonna work until we're there. I might actually create a Telegram or something free, honestly, or something paid for a very small amount. Because one thing that I realize is certain things that I know that some people can make a lot of money from. I take that for granted, but then when I think of it, some people literally sell paid stuff for hundreds of dollars on the same topics, but with even less depth than I have about the same topics. So my thought process is, if I sell it for very cheap, or even if I sell it for very expensive, I can justify that. I don't know. But at the same time, I don't want to sell shit, because then you need to rely on selling stuff to flexing and all of that. And I won't flex. Like, truthfully, I won't flex. Like, I just won't. Maybe you'll see some stuff here and there. Yeah, you probably will. But I don't know. Nonetheless, I'll probably make something.
Began dancing to music.
So essentially what has happened now, and for what is worth, I just closed off a bit, but I'm planning to re-add. I just want to see a bounce, failure of reclaim, and then add back to the shorts. And if it isn't a failure to reclaim, well then then there's that, then I don't short. But nonetheless, how all of this played out is I had X amount of dollars, like 6-7 days ago, not 6-7 days ago or something like that. And then when this huge candle came from ETH and BTC, like, which was the biggest candle for ETH in like literally forever, if I'm not incorrect, like that, or sometime in May 2024 are the biggest candles. This might have actually been the absolute biggest, like in absolute terms, not percentages, but absolutes or nominals. So yeah, then I got liquidated, but I didn't get blanked out like that. So I opened a max long, because I noticed that pattern. I've had seen it before. Like, it wasn't the first time seeing it, and I knew this would continue going, this would continue going, and it sure did. ETH is now at an all-time high, or it's broke an all-time high. But I just thought, wouldn't it be funny if it actually never did? Well, now it did, but I was still short, because the momentum, I don't know. And then, yeah, it actually did hit an all-time high. But it didn't push up with as much haste and as much force. And it just, I don't know, seemed off. Sol was outperforming ETH. And that volume, or that like all-time high, that is included with the fact that this huge BTC whale rotated a lot of BTC to ETH. But despite that, people didn't really seem to care too much about that. So, it's a shadow. So what does that mean? Well, it means that I put even more emphasis on shorting ETH and some on BTC as well. But I didn't touch Sol. BTC and ETH were the only shorts I had right now. And from the point of getting liquidated the first time during this huge upswing to now, like the capital that I've traded with, not my entire net worth, that would have been nice, I'm not gonna lie, but my trading capital had pretty much 10x'd in less than 7 days. And obviously this is nothing wow, because you still need to keep your gains, but I know I'll keep these gains. So, that's cool. And the best part about this is this is not funded account money or anything like that. Even if you hit whatever drawdown, you don't lose the account, you don't need to pay to get a new one. This is your own money, which you can actually do other stuff with. You don't just need to let it lay idle for however long until you find the good setup that you want to take. You can actually put it to work meanwhile. And that is the fucking beauty of trading with your own money, because then at least you can do something. You don't need to press buttons, but you can do something. So I traded one funded account like 100k a while back, because I don't know, I just thought let me do it, and I passed it very quickly actually. But or worth mentioning, before I even passed it, I also blew like a smaller account, like 500 or something, but I did it quite quick. That is my playstyle essentially. And then I had a 100k account. I passed it after a few days, and after passing it for a few days, I knew I had to risk less because the way of how funded accounts work and all of that. But then I got up to like 6 or 7k, and then I came down to like 103 or something like that, 102 maybe it was. And then you have lost your account because I went, like, I surpassed the threshold or whatever for a funded account. But just imagine that, like, I was still up 2k on the account, 2%. Like, I was up 2%, but I lost the whole account because I was down more than 4% for the day. Like, what? And obviously, majority of these prop firm accounts, they don't have the actual money on the account. Like, it's just money, fake money. So obviously they benefit from having those rules, because they don't lose money if you lose the money, but they need to pay you if you wouldn't have lost the account, because maybe then you'd realize, let me withdraw this, or let me withdraw at this point. I wouldn't have withdrawn, but still. So and that's the reason why, like, sure, you can trade a 100k account, but the rules are so tight. I don't know. I haven't really put too much effort into trading funded, and honestly I won't, because that's not how you're gonna get rich in the long run anyways. So yeah, not even worth the hassle, if I'm gonna be honest. Rather just stick to building up my own stuff. Oh yeah, it's pretty nice actually, because yeah, money is just unreal. I sit here and I live in this apartment, not super huge, and with the money that I made now I can just buy anyone, pretty much. It is actually crazy to think. I cannot pay it all off, because that's not how much money that I had to begin with, but now I can pretty much buy a new one, like the initial deposit for a mortgage. And that's the reason why, like, I just need to get more, because then these trades would have actually been rewarding. Like, I'm not saying that I'm not grateful for this, because it's still money, but at the end of the day, anything, in my opinion, below, and obviously that will change the more you scale. Like, people that has 1 billion liquid, they would obviously not think that 100k is all too much. They'll still treat 100k like it is 100k. Like, they not lose it unnecessarily, but it's still just 100k to them. It's like a small percentage of their entire wealth. But 100k still has much more impact. If 100k is all you have. Like, even a million. A billionaire? 1 mil. It's not that much. But if 1 mil is all you have, then it is quite a bit. So that's also another reason why you need to get more, to make more. Because then you will not have to stress about money, because even if you just make a few percent, like, you'll still be able to live good, do what you want when you want it. Because right now I'm at the point where, sure, I could live a flashier lifestyle, but that wouldn't allow me to actually scale my accounts. And that's the whole thing, which means that I'm pretty much stuck with, I don't know, I'm in a weird position. So, but it won't last long. And this position that I'm in right now, it will not last long. It is currently, ETH's most recent all-time high, the day after that, whatever date that is. I don't know when you will see this or when I'll upload it, but... And there you have some rough guidelines or estimates of when this is recorded. But yeah, I'm gonna go out for a walk now. Probably read a bit. You know what? I'm actually gonna show you. So this is it right here. It has been a good week, I'm not gonna lie. As you can see, we're up pretty much 5k for the week. I cannot complain about that. So yeah, here you can see, pretty good. And the best part about it is that I know it's just a matter of time until I truly scale. Like, this right now is just the beginning. I don't feel euphoric at all with 5k. And that's the thing. If I would have lost it, it'd feel worse than if I'd made 5k or 4k. But it's still, I don't know. Oh man. I was about to say I can't wait to be making 100k weeks and have 100k weeks. But actually, I can't wait and I need to wait because things will not come like that. It will take time. It might go a lot faster than you think once you've gotten certain things down. I feel like I'm in that stage right because I've done so many mistakes that sure, there are still mistakes to be made and you can't be flawless every time. But as long as you know what not to do most of the time, the majority of the time you'll be winning and profitable. And that doesn't specifically go for trading because I don't know what you guys know about me and whatnot, but I made my first 100k when I was 18, 19. Yeah, 19 ish, my first 100k. I didn't realize the gains, but from that I also got a lot of invaluable lessons within crypto as a whole. And sure, crypto is quite scammy, or it has been, it still is, I'm not even gonna lie. But as long as you're aware that it is quite scammy, well, then you can take advantage of it and make money from it. So yeah. Actually, I'm gonna go and buy a new SSD now. I've just delayed it because I don't know if I wanted to post anything on YouTube. I didn't know if I would have posted blah blah blah. I still don't know if I will, but yeah, my 2 terabyte SSD is full. So I think I'm gonna go pick up 4 terabyte SSD because then at least I can organize some footage, and if I decide that I actually want to upload some stuff, well, then I can do that. Might also buy a new MacBook. It's not that this one is bad. The M1 Pro, 16-inch, it's really great, I'm not gonna lie. But it's more so if you have a lot of tabs up. If you're doing video editing simultaneously, then for one, your RAM is gonna get filled up. I only have 16 gigs. It would be nice with 32 or 36 in the newer models, maybe 48. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it, if I'm gonna be honest. But if you're gonna upgrade to that, you might as well get like a M4 Max or M4 Pro with the more RAM version. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like spending money when I don't need to. I've done it so much before. God damn, now it's like spending money for the sake of spending, just because you have money and you can, but that's not how you're gonna build wealth. And I'm blessed in one way, because I did not start off with YouTube and had to sell courses to make my money. Like, I don't need to flex. Like, I don't need to flex to sell. Like, I live like I live. If you want to buy anything, go ahead, buy. As of right now, I don't even sell anything, but I might do something in the future. But I'm not gonna flex like that to attract whatever. I'm just gonna live my life how I would have. I'm not gonna go into debt or do unnecessary depreciating purchases when I'm not in the position for that. I'm not saying every course seller and everyone does that. I definitely hope they don't. But I'm quite sure a lot of people do, because that's what sells. Boring stuff. Telling people you can get extremely rich, even richer than this person, that person, as long as you put down the time and do the work. That doesn't really sell unless they see something. And I get that. But the thing is, it really requires work. People make it seem like stuff doesn't require work. And I know there are some people out there like selling trading courses and whatnot, or absolute garbage traders who literally sell courses to sustain their lifestyle, to sustain their trading, like their drawdowns, them being unprofitable. Like, imagine that. It's so, I don't know, backwards. Like, I could easily go buy a Rolex right now if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna do it. Because right now, why would I? Like, right now, I'm not in the position to do it. It's the same thing with a car. Like, I remember way back when I was 17, maybe 16, 17. All I wanted when I was like 20, 22, something like that, was to have my own apartment, a dog, and a car. Like a mid-tier car, like a Mercedes. And, well, now I'm at that age. I could have gotten it earlier if I just would have cashed out, but I didn't. And now I'm mentally past that stage, and a few years ago, like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, like 2 years after that, 3 years after that, yeah, something like that. Then I told myself that I'm not gonna buy a car until I have 100k liquid. And when I do have 100k liquid, I'll probably buy a shitty car, like one for 2k maybe. Or maybe I'll take a small loan and buy a car for like 5k. But like, it is so unnecessary, because all these mid-tier cars for like 30k, 50k, like, no. If I'm gonna buy a car, I'll either buy one like that, or I'll buy one for 100k plus at least. And if I only have 100k, why would I buy a car for 100k? And especially in this industry, in this area of work, your money is what gives you firepower, what allows you to make money. So why would you throw that away? It's one thing if you're doing e-com, or if you're in like an agency or whatever, but investing and trading, literally what makes you more money is by having money. So buying things is just backwards. So if you don't, it's the same thing. If you're risking something per trade, I personally play with accounts. Like, an account is X amount of percentage of my total trading capital. That way I don't need to size every trade like blah blah blah, but instead I can size the account and I can blow up the account. Obviously I don't aim to blow up the account, but I can. And the same thing, like nowadays I think about purchases, like bigger purchases. Is this worth it? Like, this is 3% of my capital. Should I really buy this for that? This is 1%. Okay, this is 0.1%. Yeah, sure, I'll definitely do that. Okay, this is 0.001%, and I get this. Yeah, sure, why not? Like, I think you get what I'm trying to convey. And why is it so? Yeah. So yeah, the SSD, that's one of those things. Like, it allows me to edit these videos, and it's less than a trade worth of money. Like, things like that are no-brainers to buy, because it's so much value in comparison to like what it costs in percentages. But it's just that once you spend physical money, at times, I don't know, just I don't like spending physical money. Sometimes you need to, obviously, but yeah, I don't like to. But that's also something that you need to get better at, spending, because you can't have a scarcity mindset thinking that money won't come back, because it will if you make a way for it to come back. But if you sit and think, oh, I can't make this money, oh, I have this money, then guess what, then you'll be in a different thought stream, like a stream of thoughts. And yeah, byproduct of it, not making more money, because you're scared to lose the money, so you try to preserve instead of get. But yeah, that's a topic for a whole other video. And now I'm super bright, and now I'm super dark. Ooh, boo. Alright, I'll catch you all sometime. Peace.